All right, yes, we've got it. The day you've all been waiting for. It is Transformation Tuesday, December 7th, although where Wayne is December 8th. Is that right?
Yeah, you're dead on.
I'm dead on. And it is not Transformation Tuesday, it is Transformation Wednesday.
Yep.
So Wayne is coming to us from the future. Okay, so anyway, Paradigm Shifters, we are a growing global community dedicated to shift and uplift the planet, no matter which side of the equator you are on. We've taken it on, yes. And so I am really thrilled to have for the month of December the topic illuminate. And then when I was thinking about that this morning, illuminate to us in this hemisphere, at least, Wayne, it's the dark. There's a darkness here. There's a dark night. There's the sun goes down so early. And so we like to illuminate, but where you are in the middle of summer, is that right?
Yeah, mate. Well, we're just starting summer. So fair December is our first month of officially summer.
So you're all backwards.
Well, apparently the water goes around the sink, down the sink, the different way too.
I love it. So this is good. So, and to illuminate us today, we have Wayne Forrest from New Zealand. Yes. And let me do this a little bit. I wanted to show you, if it's okay with you, um, Wayne's Facebook page, and I'm going to read from it, but I just love it. Oops, where is it? Here it is. Can you see that, mate?
No, I can't. I don't know what's happened there, Jude. Is that mine?
Yes, this is your Facebook page.
Oh,
Can you see it?
yes, I can now.
Okay, so I'm going to read this. So, and you tell me if I'm wrong or right. Okay, so Wayne is a former youth worker at Epic Ministries. All
Yeah,
right.
right.
So Wayne is Epic. Yes?
Yeah, epic, mate. Epic.
Now, and you are a farmer right now, yes?
Yes,
Uh,
yes. Store farmer.
what kind of farmer?
Of we're livestock, so we're sheep and beef.
A sheep and beef farmer. I love it. And that you went to, how do you say that word, Rakiel?
Rathkill College.
There you go. And what? How do you say the name of where you live?
Takapo. Takapo. Look,
Takapo.
yeah, different vowels. And Porongaho.
Pungaho. Okay. New,
Porongaho.
New Zealand.
Yeah.
There you go. And I wanted to show everybody this. This is an epic picture of Wayne. Tell me. So I love this picture because it says, "Are you feeling overwhelmed?" And tell us about the idea of that picture right there.
Mate, it's like everywhere in the world at the moment. I think there's a lot of stuff being thrown at us. There's a lot of divide. There's a lot of separation at the moment. And I think, I was trying to speak to that dark night as we teach through Mary's programs, and that we can feel overwhelmed when we have so much coming at us. So yeah, that was my thought around it.
I just love that. I just had to show that because for me it's like a picture's worth 1,000, words. And just, I'm always looking for pictures. So I wanted to have you come on because the word is illuminate, and I wanted to ask you 5 questions that when I know that when I change my frequency, that's when I really can really make a difference in that overwhelmed world.
Mm.
Yes. And so these are 5 questions I started to ask my myself and others. And the first question, Wayne Forrest from New Zealand, is what makes you happy? What is making you happy today? Yeah.
And that's a beautiful question, and that has to be work on myself. That is the understanding and awareness that I've created around who I truly am, and for me, that's uh, a spiritual human having a human experience, and knowing that every day is precious and there's this amazing intelligence in the space around us. You can call that God, you can call that universe. For me, it's just intelligence, it's love. And I have a lovely affirmation that I write down every morning, and it's I am a child of love. Abundance is my birthright because this universe is abundant in all areas of my life. So I'm putting it out there that I am part of that intelligence, that abundant universe, and I deserve to be loved. And I think that's the biggest thing that I can say to anybody is grow your awareness around your spirituality or your ability to create awareness around that consciousness of intelligence in this space.
Wow. What a way to kick this off. Yes. Thank you so much. Now, the second question is, what are you excited about today? What excites you about today, right where you are in New Zealand, your family, whatever? What are you excited about?
Wow, that I wasn't expecting that question.
Oh.
And yeah, yeah, and it's a good reminder, really. First of all, such a great question, Judy. I think I might even pick that one to write down every morning. What a great reminder of a question to ask yourself at 7:15 in the morning. Oh shit! Okay, pardon my language, but
What are you excited about today there? Yeah.
yeah. See, I'm trying to sidestep the question. I First of all, I do a gratitude list, so I'm really excited about this day. It's a brand new day here. I'm excited about to experience those relationships that I get to experience during the day. I'm excited about trying to make a difference, and that is the vision. I get excited about that ability to make a difference in someone's life today. I've got a meeting with the local mayor. It's a hush hush meeting. Whoops! Now I put it on YouTube. Right, just so I can try to make a difference in my message to the world at the moment, because we've got a lot of division, right? And my message is kindness and unity. So because I've reached out, I happen to be having a cup of coffee, right? And hopefully a nice discussion around how we can create that kind of thing. So those kind of things really, it's about making a difference for me.
Yes, and I'm just getting this whole feeling excited that you had the courage to ask for a meeting. That
Mm.
okay. Sometimes with excitement, at least for me, comes that, oh, am I really going to do this? But awesome. And then here's question number 3. Can you see where I'm going with this? This one is, what Wayne Forrest are you proud of?
Wow. I'm proud of the journey, Judy. I'm proud of my mistakes. I'm proud of putting myself out there and occasionally falling on my face or on my back, as the picture showed before. You know, I'm proud of the mistakes. I'm proud of showing up and doing it anyway. And proud of pushing. You touched on it before. Taking a step towards the fear, that courage. You know, I don't, like, I'm human, so I don't always manage to make myself take that step towards that fear, right? Just like anyone else. So when I do, I'm really proud of the way that I've taken a big breath and pulled up my big boy pants and taken a step towards that thing that is scaring me the most right now, you know.
Well, what is it that is what is it that is scaring? Well, what are you proud of where you were scared and you did it anyway? And what was that paradigm there that you broke through? Tell us an example, just to get us a little bit knowing about who you are and, the courage that you've had to, do it and then look back like, wow, I did that. I'm really proud of it.
Well, a good example right now, right? In today's world, I found myself with certain beliefs, and I've had 2 weeks of being in the paradigm of them and us, right? And mainly because about the world at the moment, the way that we find ourselves in this dark night of separation, with vaccinated, unvaccinated, whatever the story is, right? And they are stories, right? And I've found myself in stories in the last couple of weeks, right? So for me to reframe and then realize, come on, there's intelligence here at play, and understand that you are me and I am you. And that goes for everybody on this planet walking around as human beings. And I came back to the core value of my message of kindness and unity. Yeah. And that was a paradigm shift that I had to make in the last week. That I spent 2 weeks in feeling yuck and feeling like, where are we going? We have to fight this. We have to push back. We have to do all these things, because I found myself on the side of the two energies trying to separate us at the moment. And so I'm really proud of that reframe, Judy. And actually, that was, I reached out to the local mayor, right? That I've got a meeting today. Hopefully this doesn't air before I have the meeting, but no, just joking. But my point is that, that ability in this work to do the work, do the mahi. We call it in New Zealand, in Maori language, mahi. It's MAHI, mahi. And it means we do the work. And that's what I'm proud of, is creating that understanding in myself that, hey, I'm a spiritual being. Everyone is me. And I want to make a difference. So I have to give everybody the love and understanding and listening to those different point of views, so I can then help create a difference in my community.
What a leader you are. Yeah. I had this conversation yesterday with another, a different client of mine, and it was that impasse, and then going back and looking at all the mistakes she made, and it kept her stuck from not going forward. And like, well, this is really interesting, you know. And she said something that was interesting. I think you just said it too. Well, I'm going to try, right? And I'm like, are you going to try or are you doing it? Right? You know what I mean, Wayne? There's a different vibration there. It's like, no, I'm doing it. And I'm like, okay, then it was going there. So you're doing this thing. So how important is it to have those core values? And you narrowed it down. Your core values, kindness and unity. How did you do that? What was the process that you came to those two words?
Well, kindness, I love the word kindness. There's something about it. It's not as fluffy as love, right? If you've got a 51-year-old man saying, "Oh, I love you, brother," all the time, it kind of gets a bit fluffy, right? But if you've got a strong male saying kindness, right, it's inclusive of everybody, and people don't have the so much. So the word kindness for me is just helping break down the barriers of the ego, really. Because we live in the Western world. There's a lot of male energy still in our world, and we know that's linked to that ego. So kindness is really a beautiful word that I just resonate with down those lines of love, right? And togetherness. And of course, unity is that we are all the same. We are all one. And I want to create that in society as a loving kindness and group of people that want every brother and sister on this world to be one.
Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. Wow. There you go. This is really good. Like in 10 minutes, we this is awesome. So those were the three questions. You know, what makes you happy? What are you excited about today? Oof, there you go. There's the future right there. And what are you proud of? And then the fourth question, and is what are you grateful for? And we were talking about being grateful in as in all situations, rather than is a more generative gratitude. So if you were to be doing generative gratitude, in other words, calling in the vision of what you would love today, what are you grateful in today? Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely. I'm this is a beautiful one, Judy, and this is a reminder, especially when I was in the paradigm of them and us, actually finding gratitude in that paradigm and that opportunity and that way to grow and expand my awareness and learn as I go as well. So gratitude in the moments of that learning is very powerful. And I suppose I was lucky that I in some aspects learned this through the journey of my accident, right? And finding gratitude in that accident and that opportunity to and up until now struggle physically, right? So to have this opportunity right in front of me of bringing unity and kindness to my community, and then hopefully spread it as far as I can around the world, then what a great way. And I'm sure you can feel the vibration from that, the kindness, the gratitude in that for this opportunity is pretty amazing.
Yes, yes. Ooh, that's powerful stuff. Yeah. I love the fact that you're talking about the entire globe, the world. It's like, and it starts with, at least, for me and my family, I can, like, there's, okay, where's unity there? And then when I learned that, kind of, I can spread it more. So thank you so much. So then we have the last question is, and I think this is really powerful. Who do you love and who loves you? You could take a deep breath in on that one. Who do you love and who loves you?
Uh, the first thing that comes to my mind, Judy, is that deeper spiritual awareness, right? So because I've worked diligently on growing my love for myself, and understanding that this power is love. It loves you, right? This intelligence that's breathing us is love, and I think it has to start there. It is that connection with that source of power, which doesn't see anything else but love. And if you do any study around the Course of Miracles, it is very clear that there is no other energy that it recognizes. And hence why gratitude, all those high vibrations, fun, is on the same vibration as love. And it's because we have to start with understanding our connection to that, and that we are either paradigm or in that connection of love. So when we understand that, then we can work on becoming more and more love within ourselves. And of course, that vibrates. The more you do that, the more you stop separating the rest of society, starting with family, wife, whatever, right? So if you work on ourselves, as we all know, and
Oh, no.
and I love my kids. I love the same way. It grows and grows and deepens.
Yeah.
Mm.
What a beautiful message for this time of year. And illuminating and illuminating and illuminating. And so there's the 5 questions. and I feel that I personally have been illuminated just from getting into conversations and questions, and I'm so grateful for you. And sometimes love can be tough love and putting up boundaries, right? I mean, I don't know if you've, where I don't feel comfortable. Here's a boundary here. I'm going to put this is not a wall. It's just a boundary right now. So
I quite like that, Judy, because at the end of the day, if we put that life and that love into what is the understanding that every person needs to find that love and that connection, and they have to go through their tough times to become in the, well, to create that knowledge of understanding that they have got this, that they are amazing spiritual beings having a human experience. And sometimes we have to be strong with what is the right thing. And this comes back to, just quickly, if you've got time, to talk about the paradigm I found myself in the shift. That for me was to do what is right for me in alignment with that love, right? And sometimes it takes a huge lot of courage. It's very scary. So hence I've been in a community that I've lived in all my life. So a lot of people know me, especially now, I'm in a wheelchair for 26 years, so they know who I am, a lot of them. I've been sitting on the side of a busy road at 4 o'clock to 5:30 with a big sign, kindness and unity. And I've had a few followers that have come with me on the odd days, right? Or most days. But that takes courage, because I know it's right. That's what the community need to hear right in this moment. And if we can align ourselves with what's right for our souls, what is a yes, and do that thing, even though it seems very scary or very crazy, that is true love.
That is a true spiritual leader. You know what I would love, Wayne? I would love a photo of that. You on the side of the road with your poster. I would just love it.
Yeah, mate, I've got plenty. I've been taking a photo every day. So
Please,
I've,
please, please. And
I've done
one?
I've done 7 days, so I will
7
send.
days of the side of the road with kindness and unity. Whoa, whoa! And I would love to share that with our community here. And what a movement! And I love that, the courage, and you're pulling from the courage from your accident. You're pulling from that courage, and like, okay, it's right here, right now. Time to do what I need to do. So, wow.
Especially too, Judy, I've got family members, close family members, that don't agree with what I'm doing, right? And that can be tricky at best, right? Because I'm a reflection of them in some aspects, and here I am putting myself out there against 70% of humanity at the moment, with a message of kindness and love. And wow, that has a big impact on especially my parents.
And they're done now.
Yeah, well, they brought me up that way, so it's their own fault.
No blame there, right? Well, I'll tell you what, Wayne. I'm looking forward to those photos. I'm looking forward to printing it out and putting it on my office wall, along with my frog here, right? My frog, fully rely on God, my good frog, and that what a message! Yes, what a message! Whew. So listen, Wayne, the communities, we want to enfold you. And what would you love? And one of the things I love to teach is RPM, results, because you are determined, you're doing it, and you're taking the action. So how can we support you? What would you love to have us hold for you in our hearts here on this other side of the world? Although we are in one world, but what would you love?
Oh, beautiful, mate. And that is just to encourage the message of kindness and unity. I've started a Facebook group. I haven't added anyone yet, but it is Kindness and Unity. It's a private group where the message is going to be what is the vision, which is kindness and unity. So everything that is towards that is going to be posted in there. And so if people want to get involved, please reach out for that link. Judy, if you want to put that on the notes, then I'll send it to you. Mate, yeah, it's just really, really think about how can we do that in our communities. That would please me the best. It doesn't matter where you are. Where can we start? And because it takes one person at a time to stand for something, and there's so much pain out there. I know that some people here have experienced that pain just recently, and we want to put love around that and create a movement in society where we can take a stand for that. So please hold that for me, and join me, please. If you want to join me, please join.
Okay, well, here you go. You ready to hear? You ready? So we're putting our energy. We're going to get ready to catch it. There you go. And enfolding you in love, illumination. I'm teaching a master class on Saturday on illuminating your life and its kindness, unity. And wow, I feel very, very blessed to have you kick off our beautiful December, this month of birth, this month of new life with powerful, powerful message. So I can't thank you enough, Wayne. Thank you so much.
Well, it's been a privilege, Judy, and I feel really honored to be number one for this week, or for this month in kindness and unity, and to kick this off. That sounded so ego, number one, but
well, why not? Right? I'm number one.
It wasn't meant to be that way, but yeah. But thank you very, very much from the bottom of my heart for this privilege.
Amen. Bless you, Wayne.